Yo, what's poppin' gamers? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're doing a Q&A. I asked you guys to send me some questions in yesterday's video, and also I asked you guys on Twitter. So we're going to be answering some questions from you guys from YouTube and Twitter. I also do want to mention that I am live streaming right now as you guys are watching this video, so if you guys want to join up after this video is over, there's a link in the top of the description down below, and also in the top right, you're going to see something pop up. You can click that, and it'll bring you straight to the Twitch stream. So if you guys had any questions that wasn't in the Q&A video that you wanted to ask me, you can ask me over there. And also, if you want to play some games with me, you can join up over there as well. Anyways, with that said, let's hop straight into this Q&A. First question is coming from Ghosty. They asked, how old are you? I am 22. I just turned 22 this month on August 11th. And they also had another question asking, when will I do a face reveal? Now, there's a few reasons as why I haven't done one yet, but I don't want to do webcam stuff until I get my own place. And the reason why is because I want to prove to myself that I can do YouTube and content creation in general as a living, where I can actually make enough to live on my own and afford everything. I'm obviously making enough right now in my current living situation, but if I were to move out, I wouldn't be able to afford it. And there's other stuff, like I don't want to make things awkward in public if I did get noticed and somebody came up to me and I was with my girlfriend or with family members. I feel like it'll make things pretty weird. So until I'm adapted and have my own place and ready for that type of lifestyle, then that's when I plan on doing it. Next question is coming from Hollow. They asked, what is your opinion on the more recent torso sniping meta with the recent snipers like the AWP and ASR having one-shot torso up to a certain range? I don't think it's overall a bad thing unless you run into like people that only snipe, because those people are pretty nuts. But I feel like it's pretty balanced in the sense of movement. If you really think about it, the bad business movement is crazy, and it makes it very difficult to snipe in a lot of cases. But I feel like the reason why it's balanced in this case, obviously it could be nerfed a little bit, but the ASR is right on the edge of being completely broken. I think it could be nerfed a tiny bit. But movement is so crazy in bad business, it makes it very, very difficult to hit headshots with snipers. So being able to one-shot from certain distances doesn't sound too bad. Next question is from Proton, and they asked, when did you start playing Roblox and how? I started back in elementary school. I don't even remember what grade. But in computer class, they didn't really allow us to play Roblox, but there was like a bypass that you used to be able to do. I don't know if it's still possible. I really don't even remember what we did. But you could bypass it and play Roblox games, and that's kind of how I started. And then I didn't make an account until like 2013, 2014 to play Apocalypse Rising with my cousin Prevail, also known as Ricky. Some of you guys might know him. But yeah, started back in 2014 is when I created my first account, or the account that I'm on now created that, and we played Apocalypse Rising. And then we found Phantom Forces. Soul Smasher asks, how did you climb the reactor tower thingy? All you got to do is basically just sprint towards it and then spam jump into the wall and it'll fling you up. You got to spam jump though. You can't just press it once. Owen asks, how did you blow up on YouTube? Simple answer is Phantom Forces. I think like 5 videos in of uploading PF, my 5th video like blew up to 100,000 plus views or something like that. It was pretty crazy. But at that point I knew that PF is what I should have been focusing on, and that's what I did. And then we had like a 5,000 sub month and then a 15,000 sub month, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, Phantom Forces is when I blew up on YouTube, and inactivity and overall PF content not being wanted as much, it kind of killed my channel's views. But we'll get back up there when there's a new game that interests people enough in the future. Next question is from, I don't even know how to say your name, so I'm going to call you AR. He asked, why did you decide to be a mainly Roblox YouTuber? I didn't fully decide that until a couple years back when I felt kind of forced to do Roblox content. So I thought it was okay if I made a second channel. By the way, I do have a second channel where I do upload like Call of Duty, Battlefield 2042 as soon as that releases, Halo when that drops. I'm also going to be uploading some Splitgate as well. So if you guys want to see any of that content, link in the description as always, and more videos going to be going up on there very soon. But yeah, the whole Roblox thing, mainly being a Roblox YouTuber, is I don't feel like Roblox and like Call of Duty would be good to upload on the same channel because the communities just don't mix. Call of Duty sees Roblox as like a meme or a joke. Call of Duty community, I should say. Most of them think that. And then you have Roblox where they actually take it pretty serious in a way. And just having those two clashing heads just wouldn't be nice for views, overall support, or comments. Because one day I'll be uploading Call of Duty and the next day Roblox. They're like, Roblox? I came here for COD. I have no idea how to say your name. I apologize. So I'm gonna call you Arch or Archie. Whichever one you want, you got. They asked, when did you start doing YouTube videos and what game did you play that time? I started back March 4th, 2014, and I started on Call of Duty Ghost. Moved on to Advanced Warfare, and then towards the end of that game, I moved to Roblox, and that's when everything kind of blew up and changed. So, yeah. Back in 2014. Next question is from one of my mods, ATL Nation. He asked, what is your favorite movie? The first one that comes to mind when I'm asked that is Never Back Down. I really enjoy that movie. I recommend it. Next question is from Dumb Guy. They asked, will you montages? Yes. I actually edited and made my first part to Redemption. That's the name of the montage in the series. It's not that great because it was my first time ever editing a montage myself. But yeah, I want to do a part 2. When is that going to happen? I'm not too sure. Next question is coming from Luke's Lego Adventure. He said, will you do merch? Yes, I have a ton of plans for merch. I plan to release pretty much all my logos that were on the channel. So if you guys ever been here from my OG PR logo days or my OG lion, tribal lion, this logo, all of these will be on shirts, and they'll be based on years. So 2018 edition shirt, things like that. I plan on doing that, and then a ton of other merch designs as well. When will this drop? I'm not too sure, but I do have plans for it. I just don't know when it's going to happen. Also, for the people that want Roblox clothing, that's also going to be happening. I just need to find people to do them. You're Not Pluto asked, did you leave Phantom Forces for more of a faster paced game like Bad Business, or because of PF got boring? I don't find Phantom Forces boring, but what I will say is it's boring for content creation. There's not really much I can do on the game that I haven't already done. I can sit here for days and try to think of one unique video idea. I mean, that's just one video. I know that they're releasing new melees or something like that. I'm not gonna play it for that, but the new guns, I might hop on and make a few videos. Moving on to Twitter questions now. The first question is coming from Death Shadow. He asks, how do you balance your life as a dev and a YouTuber? It's all about scheduling. You gotta have everything planned. If something is not planned and it doesn't go as planned, everything gets ruined. Timing is basically everything. Planning, scheduling is basically everything for me. And if I don't do anything on time, then it kind of just all goes downhill because I have such a tight schedule, and it's not good. Time is my worst enemy. But another thing is I have a little bit of an easier job when it comes to development. I'm a modeler, and I had a ton of time to work on models while they were building the entire game pretty much. Obviously, I did have an impact on the full development of the game, but since I am a modeler, it's a lot easier for me. Next question has come from Wild Aces. He asked, what's some advice you could give some aspiring creators? I would say the biggest one is to get connected with your viewers. For you, Aces, which is much easier because you're using webcam, I say you continue using webcam and you try to give them your full personality, things like that, so they can feel connected to you. I join your streams every once in a while. It seems like people talk to you in a way that it feels like they know you, so you're doing a good job so far. Improve on thumbnails and titles. And the last thing, and I can't stress this enough, if you don't have plans on sticking to one game, for example, Bad Business, if you don't have plans of staying to only that game, I recommend trying to expand and upload new things. Your views are not going to be great or be what they are on that said game, but you need to expand or else it's going to hurt you in the long run when you go to expand when the game is dying out and or you don't want to play it anymore. And then your community is only going to be those viewers for that game. Won't have anybody for other games. So I recommend trying out other games and uploading other stuff. Next question is from Hell Blaze. He asks, what do you do to keep yourself motivated through the tough times? I'm the type of person that if I'm going through a tough time or anything like that, I usually turn to like making content or to friends and have fun, play games, things like that. It keeps my mind off everything. Basically, my therapy. Pretty much what I'm saying is, without you guys knowing, you're all my therapist. But yeah, I kind of just turn to what I love doing, and it helps out a ton. Kind of how I get through things. I don't think it's healthy though. I don't recommend doing that, but I do think hanging out with friends and laughing is a big help. Next question is from Hubbuck. I think I said that right. I'm so sorry. I know you've been supporting me from a long time, so hopefully I said that right. He asks, are you happy with the way you are, or would you like to change something about you? I really believe in like the whole thing where everybody's unique, everybody's their selves, and the way you are is what makes you you, obviously. But hypothetically, if I had to choose something to change, it would definitely be the form of ADHD I have. Thought process is always racing. For example, you guys probably noticed this. I would start a series and then it would disappear. or I'll start uploading on second channel, and then all of a sudden I'll come back to the main one and mainly focus that and forget about the other one, because my dumb brain won't let me focus on one thing at a time or to focus on two things at a time. It just wants to keep adding stuff on top of other things and keep doing that, which in content creation terms and thinking of video ideas and things like that, it's not bad, but in terms of trying to be organized and scheduled, it's really bad. So if I could change something, it'll definitely be that. But yeah, I can never, my brain never stops racing. I'm always thinking about a ton of stuff, and it sucks. Next question is from Lecton. He asked, do you still enjoy doing Roblox content? Yeah. Bad Business actually did help with the Roblox content creation for me, because I was honestly on the edge of where I wasn't gonna really upload Roblox anymore until new games came out. Started playing Bad Business a little bit more, and their updates started dropping. Now it's pretty decent time. I think it won't last forever. We definitely need more FPS games that were announced, but we haven't heard anything further than that. Eventually, if those other games take way too long, like over a year, don't know if I can continue doing Roblox content until those games come out. So we'll see. But as of right now, we're good to go. Probably for a full another year. We'll see how things go. But I think 100% within the next 5 months, we'll probably have a new FPS somewhere. Last question is coming from Klinger HQ. He asks, what the dog doing? The dog is dying. Anyways, that is going to do it for our Q&A, boys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget, I am live streaming over on Twitch right now. You can click the top right little white circle in the video, and it'll bring you to my stream. Also, there's a link in the top description down below if you guys want to come hang out. I'm going to go ahead and go. Peace out.